Hello everybody and welcome to Nexus Gaming Series Season 9. We have a Division D West matchup tonight for you here on the Odd Thought channel. I'm your host Odd Thought. Going with another no cam cast. Second one of the season for me. And our matchup is between Team Rainbow Strike Go and Bloodbath and Beyond. Team Rainbow Strike Go currently sitting with 7 points in 3 matches played. They're in 3rd place in Division D West. Bloodbath and Beyond, 1 point in 2 games. And we have the lobby filled up. We're going to Brax's Holdout to kick off the festivities. You can see the bans and picks on the screen in front of you. And looks like we're loading into the first map, Brax's Holdout.
Brax's Holdout.
So, hello once again everyone, thanks for joining us. Picked this game up at the last second. I saw no one was casting it and I thought, what a shame. So here we are. Hey Dark Knight, good to see you. I do have a 30-second delay on the stream. And I have all my notifications turned off, so if you're so good as to follow or whatever, there won't be any announcements for that on the screen. Tracer is banned. Tracer reworked recently, is now available after a 2-week holding period. But as I understand it, she's bugged, so not surprising to see the ban there. We also see a Kael'thas ban. And a Mephisto ban. See what the second ban will be from Bloodbath and Beyond. Johanna. Just a touch of a tank choke there. First pick, Tassadar. Tassadar seems to be doing pretty well after his recent rework. Team Rainbow Strike Go wants to have a go with the new assassin-focused, flavored Tassadar. The response, Rexar. A little surprised Rexar wasn't banned. Popular pick on this map. And Chromie, so we have really strong point control, lane control for the top lane on this 2-lane map with Rexar and Misha. 2 bodies for 1 pick, and Chromie gives you lots of poke. The response from Team Rainbow Strike Go, ETC and Greymane securing their tank. Greymane, the Swiss Army knife. Alright, we're back into the final round of bans. Bloodbath and Beyond taking us down to the last second. Lucio. Lucio can be highly annoying. And Mal'Ganis, same could be said for the Vampire Demon.
Anytime you're ready.
More DPS being secured by Bloodbath and Beyond. There's Raynor being picked. Nice, steady, auto attack based damage. And Ana, very strong healer right now. Lots of CC. Hey, Punker Pyre, good to see you in the audience for tonight's game. Between these 2 Division D West rivals. Hey, we have a Chen game. Chen gives you dive, gives you... Well, we'll see what he gives us with the ultimate. A lot of chaos. Stukov with the final pick from the left side of the screen. On your right, Varian. It's going to finish off our draft. Looks like we're going to have a taunt variant, unless things get really wacky. Strong drafts off out of both teams. I think Rainbow Strike Go. It's a bit beefier. We'll see how Chen fares against Rexar. I'm assuming that's going to be the matchup in the top lane. Chen played by Kingleberry, Supersticks playing Greymane, Tassadar played by Robert, Silvers playing ETC, and Panda Supreme is playing Stukov. Rexar is going to be played by Wraithling, Chromie played by Punker K-Pirate. True Saint is playing Varian, Diet Llama playing Rainer, and Lexi Decimal will be playing Ana. Okay, Punk RK Pirate is not only a player, also in the audience.
We're about to begin.
Take a look at some early picks while the two teams line up here.
Systems online in 10 seconds.
And there is Wraithling on Misha / Rexar,
4,
top lane, Kinkleberry, so as predicted.
1.
Nothing too crazy there, so we get
Facility
started.
online.
The battle begins.
Really enjoying the Cerberus mount synergy out of Team Rainbow Strike Go. Such a cool mount. Well played already. There's an early sleep dart on Stukov. Varian, who is not quite a full hero yet, doesn't seem to care, throws himself into the thick of things. And we have some early buttons being pushed. True Saint going in again. Some damage being put out on Silver. Cow goes down, grabs that globe. It's pretty even Steven so far in this 4v4 in the bottom lane. Coat game is real coming out of Bloodbath and Beyond. Their health bar is finally getting tickled a little bit. Let's check out top lane for just a moment. Kingleberry doing well, sparring with the 2-for-1 hero. Diet Llama thinking about camping it up, perhaps? That means it's a 4v3 down here, though, in the bottom lane. True Saint getting chased. Lexi Decimal doing well with the heals on a long-range healer. Keeping True Saint alive and well. Bottom will be captured by Team Rainbow Strike Go. True Saint knows no fear, moving right in there. Chromie getting some really quality value off that. What is it, Dragon's Breath, something like that. And Bloodbath and Beyond recapture the point. Silver going in low health. Gets time stopped. Chromie comboing off that, but True Saint might drop first. Oh, the wall. The force wall secures the kill, and True Saint gets blown up. Meanwhile, Rexar is controlling that top point, as he is wont to do. We're at 1 kill to 0 in favor of Team Rainbow Strike Go. Level 4 to level 3. Bloodbath and Beyond will be getting their level 4s right now. Team Rainbow Strike Go grabs their siege camp. Some additional laning pressure being applied. True Saint now has their level 4 talent, and yes, it is taunt. Force Wall comes out a little bit late to trap Varian in there. Wraithling is low, so is Kingleberry. Kingler not able to wrestle that point free from the red zone. Robert low on mana. It's going to have to tap. Super Sticks taking a lot of sand to the face. And that will be one death aside. Variant also dying. Chromie and Tassadar getting credit for those kills. Kingler made a play up top, but the point stays red. Not an easy matchup for anyone playing against Rek'Sai. Looks like Chromie's rotating up from bot to help Misha out. That could spell trouble for Chen, who is low on inebriation and just gets out with under 400 health. We have a 3v3 situation down in the bottom lane. True Saint lunging forward into Robert. Not much comes of it. Chromie has returned to bot lane. Another time stop. Catching Varian in it as well. This just seems to be somewhat of a stalemate. Someone's going to have to make some kind of a play here to turn the tide. There comes the taunt on ETC. Not enough focus damage to kill the cow though, but it will secure bottom 4 for Bath and Beyond. That's 2 points. Turned red. Silver at 100 and 0 health. Raynor getting the kill for that. And the objective is at 76% in favor of Bloodbath and Beyond. Chen trying hard to save the day, not able to. Does get a Misha kill. We're going to see a full team rotation up to top lane to clear out the impending Zerg wave of doom. Raynor stays bot with Chen. Super Sticks getting caught by the Chromie ultimate. Greymane is blown. Misha going in on Silver. Feeling hungry. And it looks like this fort has a very good chance of dying. Stukov throws down a big circle of silence. There's a nice force wall combo with Silver. True Saint's able to walk away. Fort doesn't quite die. Just a sliver of health. Varian caught and booped. Greymane trying to secure that kill, can't quite manage it. Misha knowing Robert in the back. And that's all she wrote for that particular moment of the game. Diet Llama low on mana. It's going to go ahead and tap up, it looks like. And we have a different 1v1 matchup going on the offlane for the time being. Wraithling wants this fort. Misha gives her life to secure it with the help of some Winions. Bloodbath and Beyond working some PvE right now, doing some macro.
Burn, baby, burn.
Grabbing their camps, the Siege and Bruiser variety. Chen doing fairly well here against Raynor. Diet Llama's going to have to back. A very low mana Chromie comes in support. We have Tank and Healer finishing off the Bruiser camp. Meanwhile, Team Rainbow Strike Go secured their camp and are supporting it pretty well up here in the top lane. Well, they were. Now getting a rotation. Two members going down, one member going up.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
What does Chen have in mind here? Just a little bit of a kung fu kick. disengage coming out from Panda Supreme. Team Rainbow Strike Go seem to be having a little bit of trouble with the amount of poke damage that's being put out. The life bars are generally lower on average so far in this game than that of their opponents, it seems.
Keep them out of enemy hands.
Bloodbath and Beyond are ahead 3-2 in kills. They're up 4-3 in buildings, having killed that top fort. Nisha getting victimized by the slide there from ETC, but not
Hero slain.
to the point where she died or anything like that. Top lane. Super Sticks versus True Saint. Force Wall comes out. There's the mosh. Quality play by Silver and Co. getting 2 kills. Control of top starting on boss. Varian and Rainer getting blown up. Nisha and Rex are gonna take a look here. Just a little look-see. Chen getting grabbed by Chromie's ultimate. Is this going to be the end of Uncle Chen? Stunned. Kingleberry with the last second leap under 200 health. The Kung Fu is strong, Chen. Meanwhile, the boss is pushing top lane. Boss isn't too terrifically strong at this stage. We'll get some of this wall down, maybe one of the towers. Lexi Decimal getting spanked right there for a good amount of health. Robe though, look out, has to pop ultimate. That's going to be Archon down for very little value. Guess a life saved though is high value. Oh, and by the way, Rexar died. I think I missed that. That's unfortunate for Bloodbath and Beyond. They had a little bit of momentum there. And it just got drained a little bit. Kingleberry drawing the attention of 3 members of Bloodbath and Beyond. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Punk, RK, Pirate trying to make a play on Silver. And we have a rotation from top to bottom from Bloodbath and Beyond. Nisha's gonna sit on that point, control it. Super Sticks and Panda Supreme working on their camp, but there's gonna be an invade from Bloodbath and Beyond. Little delay there from Force Wall. Rexar's in trouble. True Saint sees a kill there. 300 health though. And Greymane escapes. Sand drops on the head of Robert. Kingleberry taunted by True Saint. Here comes the Chromie ultimate. And the combo. Silent Circle coming out from Stukov. The Mosh. 2 kills so far from all this. 3 kills. Variant, Chromie, and Rexar blown up by that quality combo play right there from Team Rainbow Strike Go. They reclaim top. Bloodbath and Beyond have to be content with cleaning top lane a little bit. And we have the right side bruiser camp being secured by Team Rainbow Strike Go, getting some value out of that win, that team fight win. Diet Llama getting jumped on by Kingleberry. Lexi Decimal's there to support. There's the Sleeping Dart canceled out by Rainer's auto. True Saint hanging out in the bush. What could come of this? Nothing. Team Rainbow Strike Go backs off. Super Sticks at 50% health. Sees potential for a play here. Could be a miscalculation, and it is. Rexar with an easy kill taken out. Greymane. %98 to 59% on the opposing strengths of this objective phase in favor of Team Rainbow Strike Go. They just clean up bot. They don't want to lose more than they already have in terms of structures. Not supporting their own Zerg wave up top. Giving Bloodbath and Beyond an easy clear. Somewhat easy clear. True Saint getting pretty low. Those things do hurt. Looks like Chromie's in trouble though. Bam! Blown up. Team Rainbow Strike Go securing their 11th kill of the game. 11 kills to 4. And they see potential for some damage here on this keep wall, and they're getting it. One of the towers drops, as does the center gate, and the other tower is going to go down as well. Maybe even Wraithling. Yes, that Greymane actually was Chen. Played with that kill. And that's going to be a dead keep, while the rest of Bloodbath and Beyond keep working on that top lane clear. Silver wants to maybe move forward some more, but the team ultimately decides to mount onto their three-headed dog mounts and headwear. Looking for more kills, it looks like, not the camp. A little bit of a bush meta move here. Chromie checking those vents. Chen doing some research. Siege camp is secured by Team Rainbow Strike Go in the opponent's half of the map. And they're just running by boss and not seriously considering doing it. That's going to be more PvE to do for Bloodbath and Beyond in both lanes. And this game has taken a turn for the worse from their perspective. But I imagine Team Rainbow Strike Go is quite happy with the current flow of the game. They're up 17 to 16, same talent tiers for both teams. A little bit of aggression onto Misha. Team Rainbow Strike Go sees some potential here for the Misha kill, and they get it. Does that mean more aggression bot? No. Looks like they're going to back off. Chromie doing yeoman's work up top. Very aggressive positioning here from Team Rainbow Strike Go, looking to pick someone off. Chromie does check the vent, does not face check. The taunt on Chen, but there's a silence circle under Varian. One of the best ways to kill Varian is to prevent him from pushing any buttons. Super sticks, super low. Uses one of his wolf form attacks to slip slide away. And that Bruiser Camp is going to stay neutral for now. Team Rainbow Strike Go grabs the bottom control point. Varian is capturing top for Bloodbath and Beyond. We see more aggression coming from Team Rainbow Strike Go. Chen flying in on Wraithling. But it's Super Sticks and Kingleberry who have taken the most damage out of that interplay. Silver moves in, gets a slide. Here is another quality mosh. Gets interrupted. Silver's taunted and blown up. So many deaths. We have 4 deaths now. It is a bloodbath. Is it beyond a bloodbath? We shall see. Robert, 50% health, being chased by Misha. There's the disengaged force wall. Chenga saying, oops, I probably shouldn't have jumped in right when that wall came out. Or maybe not. It's hard not to push that Q. It's such a satisfying ability. There's a disengage attempt from Stukov. But Kingleberry's in it. And now Kingleberry's out of it. Lexi Decimal's somewhat low. But threat has been eliminated. And bottom control point belongs to Bloodbath and Beyond. So they have both. They're going to build up that percentage on the right side of your screen above the minimap to 20%. 3 members of Team Rainbow Strike Go are dead. Bloodbath and Beyond have their entire squad on the map. Right now they're just securing camps. Team Rainbow Strike Go, all of a sudden, having to be somewhat cautious after that long run of aggression. They do have level 20, so they are a talent tier up, a full level up as well, over their opponents in the red corner. They secure bottom. Looks like Bloodbath and Beyond going to be content to clear camps. They don't want to fight down a talent tier. They want to get that level 20. Suddenly Team Rainbow Strike Go has control of both points for a moment. We're at 34 to 12 in that tug of war. And look at this little backdoor play. This can be very good or it can go horribly wrong. We shall see what happens. Kingleberry is probably looking at Lexi Decimal, yes. And there's a mosh onto Bloodbath and Beyond's healer. Ana is dead. The root Rexar dies. Stukov paying the price for that aggression. He's dying for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Super Sticks, 40 health and mutual annihilation. Oh, the humanity. Wraithwing. Lone Nut. And True Saint. Never know with Varian. Can Varian get out of this? Robert with 360 health. Following up. And walking away. But Silver and Kingleberry want this kill. True Saint just trying to get back to core. Is it going to be enough? 500 health. There's a slide stone and a boop. Silver gets the kill. And Team Rainbow Strike with the full team wipe. Lost 2 of their own members in the process. But they also have 100% Zerg Wave. Marching along this bottom lane. 33% Zerg Wave for Bloodbath and Beyond. Bloodbath and Beyond won't have a full team for another 35 seconds, so this is going to be a defense for the ages. Chromie getting Silver in her ultimate, comboing. Silver just missing the slide stone. But this core has no chance. 21st minute, 100% Zerg Wave. First game going to Team Rainbow Strike Go in this best of 3. Somewhat surprising after the early moments of the game, but they turned the corner and controlled a large part of that middle and late game. 19 kills to 10 in favor of the blue team, Team Rainbow Strike Go. Our solo laners, Chen, 13.5k XP, Rexar with 13.3, pretty close there, contribution. Chromie with top damage on Bloodbath and Beyond with 64,000 hero damage. 2 kills, 5 deaths though. Chen with a 4 kill, 1 death game. Pretty good. And now let's see what's going to happen with game 2. You know what? Let's go back to this and look at the talents real quick while they decide what they're going to do for game 2. Chen did take Pandapal, Storm, Earth, and Fire. I don't know if I really even called out its use. But that can be quite annoying for sure. Go for the throat. Archon, we saw that. Mosh Pit, of course. Flailing Swipe. Unleash the Boar's Temporal Loop. Shield Wall, Hyperion, and Nano Boost. Those are our ultimates for that game. Alright. Game 2 coming up, folks. Game 1 going to Team Rainbow Strike Go. This is a best of 3 regular season matchup. And since Bloodbath and Beyond was defeated in Game 1, they are now deciding whether they want first hero pick or if they want to choose the battlefield. One of these days I'll plug in my camera and y'all get to see my lovely flowing locks, my COVID hair. Can't wait to feature that. That's going to be fantastic. Alright, I'm getting the lobby invite. So here we go. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. And it looks like this was picked by Bloodbath and Beyond. So we'll update that screen for y'all. So Team Rainbow Strike Go does have a domination this season, sitting on 7 points, so continuing to look good here. And Bloodbath and Beyond also looking really good in that first match, still looking for their first domination of the season. And it looks like everyone's ready for Game 2 to begin. Team Rainbow Strike Go looking for their second domination of this season. Meanwhile, Bloodbath and Beyond would love to push this into a 3-game reverse sweep scenario. And we're heading to Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
And since the red team, Bloodbath and Beyond, chose the map, as is customary, the blue team will be choosing their hero first. Team Rainbow Strike Go also banning first. 30 seconds to decide. Wonder if we'll see any respect bans coming out. That's always a fun thing to watch for. Could there be a Chromie ban? Let's see. Or another Tracer ban? Time runs out and it's Mephisto. Banned once again. I'm sensing a bit of research was done to inform that. Kael'thas banned out. Ban number 2 from Team Rainbow Strike Go. They're going to continue to choke mages, maybe? Or... yes, and there is that Chromie ban. They found her to be just annoying enough to warrant her removal. A little bit of respect being paid right there. To Punk RK Pirate, I do believe. Second ban from Bloodbath and Beyond will be Chen. So yeah, we see a couple of respect bans there. And now, the coveted first pick. Tracer is available. Are we going to see that happen, I wonder? Cassia was also reworked recently. She should be available as well. But the ever-popular Johanna is chosen. The tried and true choice out of the tank pool, especially on this map. She can be a bit problematic, though, if she ends up with all the gems for her team. Can be tough to get them turned in. And here's a quality round one of hero picks. From Bloodbath and Beyond, they pick Zool and Lunara. Zool, perhaps too strong after his recent rework. It's been toned down somewhat. Isn't as hotly contested, but still strong. And Lunara can be painful indeed. The response from Team Rainbow Strike Go includes Lucio, who was banned in Game 1, if you'll recall, and Tassadar returns for another match. First pick Tassadar dropping down to 5th pick. Greymane removed from the equation. Another hero that we saw in round 1 we're not going to see in round 2. There might be a tank ban here. Or a healer ban. Neither of those ingredients have been chosen by Bloodbath and Beyond yet. And it will be a tank ETC removed. We're going to see Varian again. Varian did lose in Game 1, so they might pivot away to something else. No. Well, at least Varian's in the game, may not be the only warrior. And Ariel. Very strong early game healer. Mana free. Most of her kit intact from round 1. And some decent options out of, well, Lunara anyway, to fill up her hope meter, which allows her to heal others. Final round of hero picks, Kinkleberry and Super Sticks, picking up Leoric and Kira respectively. It's always fun to see Kira. I feel like I don't see her in enough games. She can be rather naughty and painful. Speaking of naughty and painful, Kel'Thuzad is both of those things and more. Ooh, that's always a spicy final pick. Let's see if Punk RK Pirate can do as much damage with KTZ as they did with Chromie. Now with more CC mixed in. And those are our teams. Heading into game number 2 of this best of 3 between Team Rainbow Strike Go and Bloodbath and Beyond. Kinkleberry is on the Auric, Super Sticks on Kira, Robert playing Tassadar, Johanna played by Silver, and Pandu Supreme playing Lucio. Lunar is played by Wraithling, Punk RK Pirate on Kel'Thuzad, Lexi Decimal and Ariel, True Saint on Varian. Why is that doing that?
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
We have the good luck, have fun coming out from from the two teams. Just looking here.
Battle begins in 10 seconds.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
And Zul played by Diet Lama. I know I forgot to do all 10. My apologies, Diet Lama. Had a bit of a crisis suddenly happen in the studio here, but it's all taken care of. Kira going in hard on that KTZ. You want stacks on us? You're not getting them, at least not now. And that's 2 quick kills. Kira, did I not tell you? Kira can be disturbingly dangerous. And she is given credit for the first 2 kills of the game within the first 30 seconds. We have Wraithling versus Kingleberry in that solo lane. There's that forest wall, giving Zul a little bit of a problem. Not much. Normally we see a rotation from top to mid and mid to top. Zul left to clear top lane. True Saint hungry to get that level 4. We're seeing somewhat unusual rotation of... We have... Well, we almost had 4 members of Bloodbath and Beyond in the bottom lane for a while there. For a moment. Looks like Bloodbath and Beyond favor this siege camp quite a bit in their macro strategy. Otherwise, it's that early laning phase that we know and love here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Bottom camp is secured by Bloodbath and Beyond, and they're going to go ahead and stay down here. At least, well, 2 of them are. Only one of them to support the camp. Silver versus Diet Llama in the top lane. Not the usual orderly 4-player rotations going top mid that we often see on this map, so this is a bit different, a bit interesting. What's going to happen? Potential pick opportunity on Robert. Level 4 taunt was available to Varian, and that is going to secure the kill with poison, perhaps. 100 health. Robert does not have tap. 60 health, and Lucio is able to save his life. Punk RK Pirate looking for those stacks. Needs to get KTZ powered up as soon as possible. This map can be over very quickly. It can be extremely snowballing. It's one of the risks of taking KTZ. The opposing team is able to avoid big team fights against KTZ. Those stacks are hard to come by. Here comes another Kira swing and ding. The forest wall preventing Bloodbath and Beyond from retreating. But everyone walks away. Silver low on mana, but not low on Chutzpah. Staying very fashion forward. Collecting some gems. The replay rotation to top. Super Sticks at 50% health hanging out in mid, and we have all 5 Bloodbath and Beyond members in the bot lane for a moment. Some interesting rotation strategies being employed. And there's another stack for KTZ as those chains connect. Both teams are able to summon the spider bosses. I'm going to call them that, even though it's a terrible way to refer to them. So which team is going to get it first? Team Rainbow Strike has 47 gems turned in. Bloodbath and Beyond only 10. They're holding the rest on their respective heroes. Meanwhile, Bloodbath and Beyond did a good job of grabbing their siege camp in the middle. Kingleberry getting low, but able to spear it away. And that's going to be the first Spider Webweaver phase going to Bloodbath and Beyond. That middle mercenary camp wasn't supported at all, so it was pretty quick and easy clear. Let's see which lane is favored by Bloodbath and Beyond for this first objective phase. They like top lane, they want to support the spider up here. Top lane, of course, is where the boss is located. But there is a 4-player defense coming from Team Rainbow Strike Go. Out comes the taunt. Some combo play. The chains come out. No kills. Spider is dead. Bloodbath and Beyond hoping for some kind of value from this first turn-in of gems. And so far they're just not getting very much damage done on the structures of the blue team. Team Rainbow Strike Go, that is. Must be very happy with how that worked out. They lost almost nothing. There's the taunt on Robert. They might lose Tassadar, but they don't. Meanwhile, Zool puts out the Bone Prison. Super Stick's getting caught in that. That was a little walk away. We're at 2 kills to 0. Team Rainbow Strike Go securing those in the opening seconds of this match, and ever since then, no one's been dying. Healer's stepping up. And now we have the blue Web Weavers descending. Team Rainbow Strike Go finished their turn-in, and Leoric taking a little bit of damage there. Bloodbath and Beyond using the whole map with the whole team. True Saint sees Super Sticks as a potential kill target. Super Sticks is undaunted, flies in on KTZ, and it takes the ultimate to finish KTZ off, but that's going to be another kill for Team Rainbow Strike Go. Out comes the Entomb, securing another kill. Ariel dying, and Varian also getting blown up. And that's going to turn into more value for this Webweaver phase for Team Rainbow Strike Go. They concentrate their efforts in mid lane since they were there at the end of those kills. And they're already on keep wall, folks. Like I said, this can be a quick map if everything goes the right way for one team. We're in the 8th minute, and that keep wall is destroyed. But Bloodbath and Beyond didn't suffer too much damage in the other lanes. Level 12 to level 11, they might be wanting to fight before Team Rainbow Strike Go gets level 13. Team Rainbow Strike Go had another turn-in worth of gems stored up, so they're going to have 2 turn-ins in a row, 2 Webweaver phases back to back. And now they're looking at top lane as their focus. Lunara, meanwhile, very fashion forward in the bottom lane, able to leap away using her ultimate. Gate is down. Bottom tower is going to drop here in just a moment. Top tower as well. Spider's at 50% health still. It is 3v3. Kira went to mid for a moment. Now she sees a play, perhaps, looking at that back line. The force wall disrupting movement, and Ariel gets blown up. True Saint desperately trying to escape. Not even Kira's ultimate can secure that kill. But this will be another building being destroyed by Team Rainbow Strike Go. They're up 14 to 12 now in terms of levels. 6 kills to 0. We have the clean sheet so far in this game 2 of our best of 3 series. Wraithling very low, holding 24 gems. No immediate danger back there though. 14 to 13, so we're an even talent here. Bloodbath and Beyond has some more cleanup to do, and they're facing a third, the trifecta, 3 turn-ins in a row, having to defend against Team Rainbow Strike Go's Spider Onslaught. Zool defending top, Lunara defending bottom. Team Rainbow Strike Go, they stay in the middle. They don't see any need to maybe go get a pick on one of those other 2 lane defenders, although Zool is now back with the main squad. Varian stunned, Force Wall, oh, the Entomb getting some value here for sure. But Johanna's the first one to die out of all this. Bloodbath and Beyond feeling some power now. Kingleberry being a real nuisance, not dying, staying alive for a very long time, finally does get blown up. Panda Supreme as well. That's 3 deaths so far. Quality defense, quality team fight there by Team Rainbow Strike Go. That also allowed them to catch up in terms of experience just a little bit. They're about almost a full level down. Are they thinking about boss? It looks like they are. Team Rainbow Strike Go does not have a full team for another 10 seconds. Does Kingleberry suspect? If so, he's not going up there. So we're going to trade boss for Bruiser Camp. I called it a siege camp earlier because I'm sloppy. Sloppy like that. Successful boss play from Bloodbath and Beyond. Let's see what kind of value that creature is able to earn for red. Bloodbath and Beyond still looking for their first building. Oof, Lucio snagging on the wall so the chain didn't get the full effect. Nice unstoppable there out of Panda Supreme on Kingleberry. And we have another red... Ooh, we have actually a pause because Panda Supreme on Lucio has dropped out of the game. Hopefully they can return soon. We shall see. But we're on the verge, when the game is unpaused, of seeing a red Webweaver phase. Bloodbath and Beyond hasn't had one for a while. They had the first one, as you'll recall, and then there were 3 consecutive turn-ins by Team Rainbow Strike Go, pushing all the way to keep in the middle lane. Then we had a boss play by Bloodbath and Beyond. That boss is still at 40% health. Looks like we're about ready to resume. We'll see if this boss can be destroyed before the Webweaver drops. I don't think they're able to see me because I'm just an observer. That's fine. So we'll resume our coverage in this top lane. Team Rainbow Strike Go wanting to get rid of that boss plus spider combo. They clear the boss and now we're doing the spider. Bloodbath and Beyond concentrating on mid and bottom, trying to get as much value as they can. We're in the 13th minute. So the bottom lane is going to get all of Bloodbath and Beyond's attention. The other 2 lanes are cleared in short order. They leave the spider. They're going to move into a team fight situation. Out comes the Entomb. Kira spinning around the world, getting a stun in the back. KTZ falls. Lucio dropping. Silver gets unstoppable, avoids Zool's bone prison. Zool dies. Varian dies. Flexidecimal getting out with about 30% health. So that will be 2 deaths to 1. And with those pair of deaths, they bought a little more time for the Web Weaver to push into this bottom keep structure, taking down the wall there. Despite losing that team fight, at least numerically, Bloodbath and Beyond, one might imagine, are feeling a bit of a momentum shift in their favor. 2 resurrection targets unused. Ariel taking resurrection. Used to be kind of a bit of a laugh talent until Blizzard buffed it. Team Rainbow Strike Go showing bot lane. Walking away. Bloodbath and Beyond might be thinking of, do they want to fight before Team Rainbow Strike Go hits 20? They're not really posturing for that. So it looks like Team Rainbow Strike Go will get level 20 without any direct conflict beforehand. That will empower them, embolden them to maybe start some trouble of their own. They're looking around. Silver's looking around very far to the other half of the map. Both teams just kind of doing the PvE thing for now, not wanting to get into any armed conflict. Team Rainbow Strike Go opting for a turn-in rather than a direct team fight. It's the prudent decision. And they're going to go ahead and push bottom lane, or Bloodbath and Beyond is positioned to defend it. The other 2 lanes are pushed out quite a bit. So that is in Bloodbath and Beyond's favor. It buys them a little bit of time. KTZ chain misses. No combo to start off this fight. And the keep wall and towers will be destroyed. Team Rainbow Strike Go opting to stay here. Even though there's a full team defense, they're feeling their team fight is strong enough to go ahead and just advance on this. The Entomb, the Kira swing, Wraithwing dies. 2 more kills coming. Oh, except the Protect saves True Saint's life for now. There's a resurrection being used. Zool is dead for 50 seconds. So, let's see, spiders have made easy work of the rest of the map. All keeps are down for Bloodbath and Beyond. They are level 20 though. Game is not over until it's over, as they say. Team Rainbow Strike Go just wants to finish this. We're entering the 18th minute. Silver focused by the quality. Out comes another Entomb. It has the silence upgrade. That's going to be especially nasty. It works on Oriel, who falls. 3 deaths total so far in this fight. 2-1 in favor of Team Rainbow Strike Go. Super Sticks down to 500 health. 100 health dead. Panda Supreme. Oh, Lucio dies as well. But it doesn't matter. The core blows up. And that's going to be a 2-0 domination in favor of Team Rainbow Strike Go. They take the 3 points on the night. That's going to give them 10 on the season, putting them in first place, however temporarily, over the likes of Artemis and Cool Cats and Kittens. Well played tonight by Team Rainbow Strike Go. Bloodbath and Beyond playing very well as well. It's getting a little overwhelmed in that second game, falling down too many levels. Those early deaths perhaps set the tone. 13 kills to 7 in favor of Team Rainbow Strike Go. Robert, a terror on that Tassadar. 41,000 damage. And we'll set up a little interview here. So let's go ahead and jump over there while we look at the stats for just a second longer. Looks like it might be.
What's
And
up?
it looks like we have a Robert in the house.
Yay!
Hey, congratulations on your second domination of the season so far. How you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Feeling great.
Excellent. Well, tell me about. Let's start with big picture.
Sure.
Your reaction to the set at large, like how it flowed from game 1 to game 2. To me, they seemed very different watching it, but I'm just wondering about maybe the inside the team perspective of that game, of the set flow.
Oh, you mean just from going from game to game? You mean
Yeah.
that?
Right.
It went. We felt like it went pretty well. We felt like we had a pretty good game in game 1 on Braxis, and we weren't trying to be over aggressive or anything. Just try to play our game. Try to be methodical. Just try to play the maps. So we just carried that into this map as well. And I think we were drafted for a lot of wave clear and just making sure we clear the lanes. And we saw those opportunities, we just took them. Really, it was very, very chill on our end. There was some times we were trying to jump on it, but it's not like we had a ton of like super hyper active characters. Really, if you notice, like
it didn't look
I
like
was
that, especially at the start of game 2.
oh.
Quite often,
Well,
teams when they're facing.
Maybe that was just me, because probably I was half the time by myself, which is probably where I shouldn't have been.
Okay.
But I guess everyone else was doing what they were supposed to be. Maybe I don't know where the hell I was. But
Well, you were turning in I'm looking at it now, a 3 kill, 10 assist, 0 death stat line in game 2. So you're doing something right.
I'm staying alive.
Most team damage, right? Yeah.
Staying alive.
What is that old HGC rule that one kid said? He was in the audience during one of the events, and he was like,
Oh, was he?
He's like, stay positive and don't die, or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's kind of one of those things, right? It's like the mentality of like, well, no matter how low your damage is, if you're dead, you're not going to do anything, right?
yeah, exactly.
It's like one of those things. Yeah,
Well,
and
what about
maybe it's just
the,
because I'm overly fearful. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe like everyone's fighting, and I'm playing like 2 fights away from them because I'm that scared of dying.
Right. Well, one of my favorite emotes in WoW was always the /cower. So I might be a member of your clan.
Dude, that would be amazing if they could put emotes in this game. I was so bummed when they didn't. But I mean, we got dancing, I guess, and we got taunts and little sprays. But emotes are fun. That'd be amazing.
So you're liking the Tassadar. I think I remember correctly. It was first picked by Team Rainbow Strike Go in game 1.
Yeah.
He seems to be really strong right now. We've been liking him on our team as well.
Yeah, it totally is. We're kind of playing around with it. We haven't really quite got the hang of it, but it was enough to be playable. So we definitely want to see what it would look like in action in a team environment. You got some reps, but how it goes when you're playing a lot of games, and it's like you don't have enough time to practice sometimes. It's kind of we're running into that situation. So
yeah, are you running into that as a team? Like, do we stay with our core heroes that we're already comfortable with? Like, should we keep practicing those, or should we start mixing in some other stuff? That's kind of where my team's at. We're kind of, should we transition to new stuff?
Are you guys are you in Div 2 or Div 3? Because I think I remember playing.
We're in Div C West, Cosmos.
Div C, okay, that's right. Yeah. That's right. It's the letters here. But yeah, we're kind of in that transitionary period where it's like, Because if you play both, I don't know, is your team on Heroes Lounge as well?
We were, yeah, for a
Yeah,
while.
there's just like no time, right? Like there's just
Yeah.
no time at all. So
Right.
we kind of have to pick and choose our battles and see when we can try to be creative. But I mean, for a lot of us, we're only practicing a couple nights a week as a team, so we're just
Mhm.
trying to utilize it, and that includes game times, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, we're kind of in the same transition you are right now, just trying to figure out what could work and try not to deviate so much that we're all on new characters, but still trying to widen our hero pool. So we're definitely
Right.
doing that and taking advantage of it this season for sure.
Very cool. I was impressed by your team's attitude in game 2 going up against the Kel'Thuzad, and just you got 2 kills in the first 30 seconds. Like a lot of teams want to avoid those sorts of early engagements, right? So you don't get
True.
early stacks to KTZ, but you guys were just undaunted.
Yeah,
it was fun to watch.
Yeah, we were trying to kind of get in the phase. It's kind of one of those things, right? If KTZ gets on a roll, like right, the strategy, sometimes we'll do that. We'll just avoid the KTZ entirely. And sometimes we're just like, well, can we fluster him enough that kind of throws him off his game? I'm not sure if it did or not, but yeah, we definitely had our sights on him because we didn't want to ramp up later. So
Yeah, and Punk RK Pirate was on Chromie in game 1, I want to say.
Yeah,
I hope I'm remembering that right. And did the most damage in the game, I think. So
yeah,
heading into game 2, it must knowing that their mage player is quality. It was just an interesting beginning to the game.
Hands down. Doing the research, like he had Elise and Heroes profile, like he had 350 games posted on Chromie. So we did know that was his main going into the game. We also did know KTZ was actually the second most played person, was like 157 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had KT at 156. I mean, dude, all of these guys, like all of them, the captain wasn't here, but they just play a ton. Like they have so many games logged. So it was like researching this team. I was like, I don't even know what the hell's gonna happen. And I'm kind of wondering, is like, do they even know what's gonna happen? I don't even know if they know what's gonna happen because I don't like researching these guys. I can't like figure out some kind of formula. I don't know what they're doing because like they're just playing everything and anything they want, and they just have the hero pools to back up. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, it worked in our favor, and I mean, we tried to best ban as much as we could, but the reality is like once we ban, their next guy comes up. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you gonna do with teams like that? It's like,
it's so tough.
Let's try to play them.
Well, you navigated it, and however temporarily, I think you're in first place if the website isn't lying to me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we probably have to upload the thing, but at least we're first place for a day or something.
until Artemis plays again, we'll see what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 10 points for you, 9 points for them. So keeping the division close.
Yeah,
I like it.
Keeping it exciting.
I'm familiar with your team. Like Team Turbo Star Grow's been around for a while, but just in case there are any viewers who don't know much about y'all, do you want to just say a few words about how you came together and?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. We actually started in Heroes Lounge. I didn't even know NGS existed actually. I mean, because this is like season 9 or something for NGS. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I know Heroes Lounge was on. See, I don't even know, man. I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah, I first started playing Heroes Lounge. That's how I kind of got into the amateur scene, and I just was on a free agent team. We Kingleberry and I we just pretty much met each other on that team, and then we played together the next season. And then I brought in some people that I knew. So Silver's my brother in real life.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
And Panda Supreme, I actually know him in real life. We actually picked up Styx in season 3, so he's been with us a couple seasons for Heroes Lounge. But essentially, he's part of the family, so
Nice.
But yeah, and when we came up with names, I think we were a free agent team, and I can't remember what our actual free agent team was. Our agent team name was. And then we changed to Morally Greymane in season 1, and then we had new players, new players in season 2, so we went with a new name, and it was kind of one of those things where we throw a whole bunch of names at the board, and people are starting chucking darts and yelling and screaming. Envision like what is it? The stock market things, right?
Oh, okay.
It's like
the New York Stock Exchange, just yelling
50% more exciting than that.
Wow.
Okay, actually, I'm lying. It's probably 50% less exciting. Anyway, so
perhaps because also families mixed in. Like if my brother on on our team when we were going through that. It'd probably raise the stakes a bit.
I know. I mean, you just
So-
gotta do what you gotta do and put up your dukes and just throw some stuff out there. No, what happened
Yeah.
was we threw all
Having
these
fun.
names, and it was probably a decision we made really late at night. We are all super tired, and for whatever reason, this name just kept coming back, and it was just funny.
Mhm.
Really, it was just like it's sticking with us. And we're like in the moment, we're like, all right, decision is made. We keep laughing at this name. You know, it sounds ridiculous when you say it, so we kind of abbreviate it over time. But it's still ridiculous when you say the whole name. And I applaud you guys for trying to say the whole name.
Yeah,
I
hopefully
don't even think I can say it the whole time. So,
Well, sometimes
But,
you just have to, just really chew on each syllable and enjoy it.
yeah, I know, right?
That's my tactic. But
Yeah, and shout out to the Newman team because we actually played with them and trying to say their names. Man, that must be.
oh god, yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually our first week opponent.
Maybe we'll
first
do that
week's
next
opponent.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How'd you guys do?
this season. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, just
Okay.
all their names. Maybe we'll like convince everyone to have like a similar name. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but
Yeah.
or we'll just keep our names. Maybe we'll just do all bears. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think
Oh,
we should do?
speaking of which, I really loved the mount synergy.
Oh, did you? Did you?
We're big
All right.
fans of the Cerberus mount over at
Okay.
Cosmos Land, so that
Okay,
was
very good.
fun to see. But hey,
All right,
why don't we
great. Do you-
go ahead? Oh, you have.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna ask you if you had any shout outs before we wrapped up, but it sounds
Oh
like
yeah, just
okay.
shout out number one, shout out to you. Thanks for casting. It's always fun to watch the replays and really kind of get your insight. Really, I noticed a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of the.
You're too
like, I
kind.
don't know if I did.
Yeah.
No, but it's kind of cool to get another point of view. It's like kind
Mhm.
of what we're thinking versus what you guys are thinking, and it's just like
Right.
another perspective. So I always appreciate that. Number one, just to also give us a platform, just to kind of have fun and be competitive, and it's fun. It's just a cool experience, and
For
it's probably
sure.
one of the biggest reasons why I do like the amateur stuff.
Mhm.
And then shout out to the other team. I know they weren't playing with their captain tonight. They did great, and they definitely gave us a run for money. I mean, again, trying to plan against these guys was like a nightmare. I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on here because this is like they have so many heroes, and their hero pool is so big and so many repetitions on them.
Mhm.
But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to our team for sure. They put in a lot of work when we do get together, and sometimes it's hard trying to balance real life relationships with significant others and still be allowed to be a kid, right? So,
Right. I hear you.
shout out to our significant others, whether it's girlfriends or wives. Thanks for letting us play.
Well done. Gotta
But-
get that home rep in as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then shout out to the people on the front lines with all of the stuff going on with COVID
Oh, yeah.
19.
Well
For sure,
said.
it's kind of it's a little weird out there, and hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy, and putting masks on yourself, and keeping everyone around you healthy as well. So, but yeah, and thanks for NGS for just existing. Appreciate it. It's the fun forum just to play a game like this that we enjoy. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Any
Excellent.
shout outs for you?
Well, I'm just curious what your next match is. I haven't looked that far ahead.
Oh, we are playing Thursday. We're playing a flex game. Let me see who we're playing. I don't even remember. We're playing the Luigi and Knuckles in Olympic
Oh, okay.
games. I don't know. I haven't played them yet, so. But I believe we are playing them on Thursday. I don't think we have a caster, so
Well, you never
if you're
know.
available.
If my team isn't practicing, I might be sharking around for a game, so I'll have a
Okay.
look and see what's what.
You got to get the whip crack on them, man. You'd be like, hey, we got to
know.
practice.
Yeah.
Gotta play some Vikings or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I try to do to get my team to get to play. Is
We're gonna do
kind of,
Vikings tonight.
offer
That
that.
seals the deal.
They seem to enjoy that. Maybe I
Right.
just enjoy that. I don't know.
All right. Well, good
Very
good
cool.
job tonight on the domination. Enjoy it,
Appreciate it, man.
and yeah,
right, well-
I don't know, maybe we'll see you on Thursday. We'll see what happens.
All right, cool.
No
Sounds
promises.
good, man.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hunt you down, man. I know what
Okay.
game you play.
Yeah. You know where to DM
Right.
me.
I know, yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Cheers. All right, so that's another No Frills cast from yours truly. I'm still rebuilding my technological empire since my last foray into casting games, which was season 5. So thanks a lot for hanging out and watching this very entertaining best of 3 series out of Division D West, NGS season 9. And we saw Team Rainbow Strike Go dominate with a 2-0 victory over Bloodbath and Beyond, 2 of my favorite team names in all of NGS. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for watching, and hit up the nexusgamingseries.org website. A lot of the actively cast games are right there on the front page, and you can just click right into all kinds of Heroes of the Storm action from there. So until next time, I'm not sure when I'll be casting next, but thanks again for watching. Congratulations to Team Rainbow Strike Go. Well played, Bloodbath and Beyond. And I'm out. Have a good night.